I know online y'all know them as Frenchman and Duchess, but to me, I know them as Shamarcus and Zaria. With that being said, I want to clear a few things up about my cousin, because at the end of the day, it needs to be said. All I keep hearing online is Odie this, Odie this, Odie this, Odie this, Odie this. Let's clear something up. First of all, my cousin's name is not Odie. It's Obi. Okay? Let's start there. Secondly,
I want the phone back. I ain't get to tell you. I ain't get to tell about Odie. Then I swear you'll die. Then I gotta die by that.
That ain't his real name. Y'all just got them taking that, running with that. That's some personal that happened with him. And he told her, hey, get off there for you, tell the business and get him jammed up for something. And that was it. Obi, y'all call him Obi, whatever. That ain't his name, but say what y'all want to say, but yeah, it wasn't no gay shit, no nothing like that. But as y'all can see, if you watch live, pay attention, all he did was snatch his phone. He didn't jump on, he didn't hit her that time.
Alright, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video right now. Listen, y'all remember the situation that took place the other day on Facebook Live where Shamarcus Carr took his wife's life, Zaria Carr, right? They were arguing about cheating, herpes, so many other things that they had going on with this live. But it was one situation that everybody is talking about, and they've been twisting it and turning it so many different ways. Today, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the video from Obi's family member. I think this is named Obi. People have been saying Odie, so many other different names because they didn't hear it right. But the family member is speaking out about everything that took place pertaining to Shamarcus Carr and the Obi guy that everybody been talking about. People been speculating that it was some gay stuff going on, some DL stuff going on. I've been seeing what the auntie has been talking about. Correction, I meant to say his cousin. I don't know why I keep on saying his aunt. I guess because of the internet, keep calling her that. But let's get back into it. I only seen bits and clips of her video, but I did find the full video now, so we're finna watch that. But basically, what everybody was out here saying wasn't the truth. What was really going on, and everything is all allegedly, I still gotta say that. But they're saying that Obi's life was taken. Now, I've been seeing this over and over and over, but I hate bringing out fake ass information. Like, I can hear people say it all in the comment section, but if it ain't coming from the family directly, I ain't finna put it on my channel with all these speculations and conspiracy theories and shit. But I said if I can play what his family said, I definitely can play what anybody else is saying outside of this situation. Give everybody their time to shine about the situation. But anyway, go long story short. Allegedly, Shamarcus Carr was the guy involved in his friend Obi's life being taken. Now, they said that he went to the funeral and everything, but he was really the one that was involved with this whole incident with him being, killed or whatever. Now, when she mentioned that, he said that I had to kill you, basically. You know what I'm saying? If you do mention whatever the hell took place with that. So, that was something that was very, very, very serious. And everybody was thinking it was some D-Lo type of shit, but it wasn't. It was some murder business, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But I want to hear everything about it. I heard them bits and clips of it. I like to hear the whole thing. So that's what we finna do. But I do want to say, man, these situations right here, bro, they don't end well. You can tell that it's been a lot of, evil spirits involved with their relationship. They doing voodoo and all this other crazy ass shit now, and I'm only saying that because they talking about doing love spells on each other and different things like that. I just want to say both of them need to be held accountable in this situation. She shouldn't have been picking at him, and he shouldn't have took her life. It's just, a sad and unfortunate situation, especially when kids are involved. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the video. I want to tell everybody out there, I appreciate y'all for being here. I hope that everything is okay with you and your family, and I wish y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of y'all's life. When I say that, I'm only talking to those who say it back to me in return, and to those who reciprocate the same energy back to me as well, but just not typing it out for whatever the reason may be. But let's get into it and see what's going on. Let's go.
So first of all, I just want to say this to my auntie because I know you're going to be very upset at me. But I had to say something. I know everybody in the family is asking me, let it go, let it go, let it go. And I tried. I really did. I know online y'all know them as Frenchman and Duchess. But to me, I know them as Shamarcus and Zaria. With that being said, I want to clear a few things up about my cousin. Because at the end of the day, it needs to be said. All I keep hearing online is Odie this, Odie this, Odie this, Odie this, Odie this. Let's clear something up. First of all, my cousin's name is not Odie. It's Obi. Okay? Let's start there. Secondly, y'all paint this narrative as if it was some type of down low situation going on. And what I want to let y'all know is, first of all, Obi got big. Okay? I'm going to just say that. He was not a part of the community. This is not no DL situation. I also want to say this because the narrative that's being painted is not right. First of all, my cousin is deceased. So rest in peace to him. But I want y'all to understand a few things about our family. We got some serious steppers over here. And when I say steppers, I'm not talking about the stuff y'all see on the internet where they posting up. No, I mean we got them real gangsters that move in silence, okay? Everybody's sitting here trying to figure out why did Shamarcus do what he did. Well, let me explain to you why. Because there's a couple things y'all need to know. First of all, Shamarcus knew that he wasn't going to make it 24 hours. Let's start. He wasn't going to make it 24 hours. He wasn't. So it was better for him to do what he did to himself before somebody else did something to him. Let's start there. Okay? Secondly, everybody's painting this picture as if he pew Zaria.
Oh yeah, we know about
or
that.
If he Zaria, and that wasn't the case.
Yeah,
what happened is that boy put hands and feet on that girl.
Yeah.
And this wasn't something new. He always put hands and feet on that girl. Okay? Head, shoulder, knees, and toes on that girl. Let's be honest. This time stuff went a little bit too far. It happens. It went a little bit too far. Rest in peace to both of them. Okay? Because it's never right to put your hands on a female. Let's start there. He put hands and feet on this girl so bad that she was unconscious. Now, personally, I feel like she could have made it had she got the medical attention that she needed. But she laid there for an hour and a half. An hour and a half before police had even arrived. Make that make sense? If he really cared about her, you know what he would have did? He'd have picked up the phone and called the ambulance. But he didn't. He didn't. Because he already knew he had up. He had really bad. Everybody like, well, y'all talking about, she said Odie's name and basically that was, it's Odie. It's Obi. But see, the problem was our family started to pay attention, like, because the situation that happened with Obi was up, and we knew it was some foul play. We've been knowing it was some foul play. We just been trying to figure out what players was on the chessboard. You feel me? That's what we was trying to figure out. And my auntie been saying she felt like Shamarcus was on some bullshit. Now let's be real. Shamarcus and Obi been friends for a minute. Best friends. Thick as thieves. Obi go get money, he brings Shamarcus. Shamarcus ain't have to worry about no bread when my cousin was alive. Because when Obi rolled, he brought Shamarcus. If he got paid, he brought Shamarcus and broke him off. But see, the problem is when you out here getting money, because my cousin wasn't no weak dude. When I tell you he was out here getting that bread, he was getting that bread. Okay, and it might have not have been legally, but he was getting that bread. And the crazy thing about it is the way he was set up, we kept saying, this got to be an inside situation, because the stuff that these people knew didn't make sense. It got to be an inside situation. He knew this whole time that he was a snake ass dude. He knew this. He knew if it ever came out that he was involved in that situation with my cousin Obi, that he was going to have to give his ass to God. You understand that? Period. He knew this. He knew this. do this. So while he was up here pillow talking to Zaria, he ain't realized this whole time you been putting hands and feet on that girl. See, she called the wrong people. What she should have did is called my family and told us the real, but she was so afraid to say something. Because she knew if she said something, it was gonna go the way it was gonna go. This boy put hands and feet on this girl for everything she did that he felt or deemed that was unacceptable. But he couldn't do that shit with my cousin around. Obi didn't play that putting your hands on female, he didn't play none of that. He didn't play none of that. And see, the more I think back, it's starting to make sense. It's starting to make a lot of sense. And my auntie said, don't get on their truth. Don't say nothing. Let it go. We got our justice. And I told my auntie, I said, no, I need to know the real. They need to know how much snake down dirty Shamarcus was. Now I don't get about your mother, family, your brothers, your cousin, your aunties, because they all can get it. So play with me if you want to. I meant that everything on my cousin's grave, they all can get it. So don't come over here with that bullshit when your brother is a snake down dirty ass snooker. He know what he did to my cousin. He know how he set my cousin up. Cause see, the shit that these knew, yeah, it was definitely an inside job. And Shamarcus was right there the whole mother time playing puppet master. You had the audacity to show up at my cousin's mother funeral. You knew this shit was gonna come back tenfold. You knew it. And see what people don't realize about Zaria, everybody told me she was smiling, she was laughing. That girl would do that. She was nervous. She was scared. Every time he would do that, she automatically knew she had to put her hair up. She knew she had to throw some tennis shoes on so she could try to get up out the door, because this boy always was on that type of timing with her. I don't give she was 6 feet tall. That didn't mean nothing. This is a man you fighting against. But see, he knew when she said Obi's name, it was going to be a problem. Because why you bringing up Obi? What you mean with what happened with Obi?
She ain't lying. What the hell do you mean?
And see, I think she tried to play it off by saying Udi. She tried to play it off because she knew if she would have said Obi, everybody in my family would have been like,
he told her you'll die. He say that.
Udi. It's Obi. And see, God got a funny way of serving revenge cold, bruh. It was better that he did it to himself. It was better. It was better. Because it was going to happen regardless. You can't go around and do that type of shit to people and think you safe on these streets. Family got some serious cold gangsters. I mean, like I said, moving silence type gangsters. Anybody gonna call you on the phone? Anybody gonna threaten you on the internet? We don't do that. This old school shit right here. He knew he had what? Not too many options. Cause see, if he would have went to jail and got locked up, he was gonna get it. If he'd have been on these streets, he was gonna get it. That's why that boy did what he did. That's why he did what he did. Because see, he ain't immune to going to jail. He done did that plenty of times. Been locked up plenty of times. Then put shoulders, feet, and toes on this girl plenty of times. Sad thing is he wanted to make sure she didn't survive. That's why he never called the ambulance. That's why he never called the police. Sorry about that, my baby girl came here. But I'm going to just say this like this to my family. I apologize if I offended anybody, but I had to speak up and say something because we're not going to play this game like it was a DL situation. No, this was a snake-ass situation. That's what it was. And he knew that he had to do what he had to do before something was done to him.
She said she'll watch us for they watch baddies. They're not what if this shit stir up beef and Your husband get hurt. Well, baby, Sierra Williams, if it start up beef, he got his ass on live. And guess what? Don't get on here lying because now I'm telling everything. Because now you've been lying on me. And it's really frustrating. It's really aggravating when every time you pick up the phone, he on the phone spraying your name. Yeah, you know my girl. Such, such, such. This nigga ain't never touched me. Why are you lying on me? Why are you lying on me? I never touched you. Been riding. All right. Then, now, let me finish. I'm on live. You had them 2 hours.
You finna go on your live.
Now you want the phone back.
No, I gave you a shot.
I ain't get to tell you. I ain't get to tell about Udi. Then,
I swear you'll die.
then I gotta die about that. You told my shit.
Damn,
I gotta die if I tell what happened.
Give me my phone.
That's crazy, y'all. I ain't really gonna die behind this, so y'all won't know that tea right now.
Give me my phone.
Mark done got quiet. Where he at? He right here. He getting mad. He don't like the truth coming out.
Well, that's the end of that video, you know, and they say part 1, but I didn't see no other parts, so it is what it is. If I do find other parts, I'll put it in here, and I might post the end just for those who didn't see the end of that first video where she was talking about Obi. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, you know, we'll never know the truth about none of this shit. I'm just listening to everybody's story, not picking no sides on nothing. I just want to say it do seem very, very suspicious for her to say his name and then she got that type of reaction. You see what I'm saying? So it's something to this shit. I don't think it was no gay stuff either. They're just my thoughts and opinions, but it is what it is. I want to know your thoughts and opinions. We're going to talk about everything in the comment section. RIP to them, everybody who lost their life involved with these people. And I want to send my condolences out to everybody out there, you know what I'm saying, that's associated with them. They had a genuine love for them. Other than that, I don't see what I have to say about this situation. I'll holler at y'all later on another video. All right.